Welcome back. The Federal Trade Commission is in a continuous battle to stop unwanted calls. If you're not on the Do Not Call registry, companies shouldn't call you out of the blue to try to sell you something. In reality, it's usually illegal. And here to dive into this more is ABC 7's consumer watchdog, Jerry Zivick. You know, Jerry, doing this was your idea, but in the last few days, I have started getting robocalls on my company cell phone. Just before this show started, somebody who wanted to talk about credit card protection. The other day it was a warranty for my vehicle. I would imagine if it's happening to me, it's happening to a lot of other people.
Well, I read a statistics that said there are over 2.6 billion robocalls or telemarketing calls every month. If you do the math, that comes out to over 8 calls per every American every month.
Well, number one, how are these companies getting your cell phone number?
Everything is out there. There's nothing that's hidden anymore. You know, data, I could find out your birth date, your social security number. There's no privacy anymore. We've been seeing this all over the news lately.
Right. So, you know, as we mentioned, the Federal Trade Commission has a do not call list. You should be able to sign up for it and stop it, but do you have to stop it both on your home phone and your cell phone?
Well, there are over 14 million Florida residents signed up on this do not call registry. The problem is telemarketers don't care who's on it. There's really no teeth. There'll be a fine. They'll go out of business, and they'll just come up as another company in another month.
So it's the cost of doing business.
Pretty much.
Now, there is an app that you could download on your cell phone, for instance, can it stop it from happening?
Well, there are apps that will block the calls. It won't stop it from happening. Some are free, some cost money. The downside with these apps is then you have to look at the privacy you're giving up. They need your contacts, they need your picture, they need your shoe size. You know, why can't they just... I'd rather pay a fee and get an app that's pure without asking for permissions.
So the bottom line is, at least right now, we're powerless to really do much about this.
We have all the power in the world. As you know, I had an alligator in my backyard last week, but they said if I would feed the alligator, they would come back. It's the same thing with the telemarketers. If we would not pick up the phone, when we don't recognize that phone number, we'd stop feeding the beast and they would stop calling.
And that is the best advice we could get tonight, Jerry. Thank you very much. Jerry Zivick joins us every other Tuesday in our For Your Benefit segment.